Facebook friends, I love you guys. Appreciate all the comments after the show, before the show. You're all so wonderful. And you follow the shows, which is great too. And I know you're buying lots of stuff, which is good for everybody. This next item is from Sharper Image. I know you know the brand. It's huge. They created something that virtually every person out there in America needs, or in the world needs, which is the socket shelf. This is the Socket Shelf Ultra. This is the one with the 8 ports and the surge protection built in. And essentially what it does is it allows you not only to power up your electronics, but gives you a place to put them. How many times have you had like a phone and you got to charge it and you don't know where to put it, and you can just put it right on the little shelf? The shelves are removable, so if you just want to use it for the extra outlets, you can. I'm going to step over to the ones that are not plugged in to show you a sample of what they look like, and here it is. So essentially, you plug one plug in the back. Okay, that's all you need to do. And these 2 shelves are removable, so if you don't want to put stuff on the shelves, you can. And then it increases that one outlet to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 USB outlets. It turns one outlet into 8 possible charging ports for you for $24.95. I've never seen it at such a low price, $15. We've kept that great price for you. 5 flex on everything. I have colors available. What do I have, Pat? I got white and beige. I think that's what I have available, right? White and beige are available. So remember, at $24.95, it's a great deal. Let me get our special guest out. Bill Duggan is Skyping in. He's coming. He's on his way. All right, hold on. He's coming. Hey, Billy, happy birthday. Yeah. Belated. Right? It was your birthday yesterday. Yeah, Billy and I, a couple of Sagittarian crazy guys is what we are. Anyway, Bill, this has been so successful, not only the holiday, but throughout the year. It's been awesome.
That's just it, because we all need it, especially when we all came inside. We all needed to charge our office stuff, our school stuff. This was just great for every room in our house, not just every household, because we all can benefit from more plugs, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's the bathroom. I mean, this is my bathroom. I have my razor plugged in and my toothbrush. If I need the hairdryer, something gets unplugged. If I need to plug in my phone, and then it becomes that dance because I don't have enough plugs. And that's why every room benefits from it. And it's a simple upgrade that we can all do. Because what happens is, yes, you take that standard outlet, you take the Socket Shelf Ultra. Remember, this has been elevated because it has the 2 shelves. They're completely removable and repositionable, so I can slide them out. They have eyelets for cord management. But the other great thing about this is it has surge protection. So as I plug in my expensive Today Special phone that I love and all that stuff, or maybe it's a tablet, it's not gonna get fried in an electrical storm, because when I plug it in, it's gonna have that nice surge protection built in. It also has that night light, which again, it's an upgrade. You can use or not use that night light, it's user choice, but it's about protecting your stuff. It's about having more options. Because you know what, I just needed 1 more plug, but I'm walking away with 8 plugs. I can now plug in a USB needed option, which is great. But also, you mentioned the shelves. Notice how it has that nice little lip, so nothing's gonna slip off. And it could be for your electronics, so they're not down on the countertop, but it also could be for our daily, everyday stuff, whether it's lotions and potions and hair stuff or vitamins, because you have a great, it's just so versatile for every room. So I like it here in the vanity, because you know, you got your little gummy vitamins, but you have power and you have protection. And you see, they plugged in a night light. You don't have to worry about that with this one because it's built in. And so whether it's the spices in the kitchen, whether it's cord management, I love it here. So maybe you're giving someone a great device, but it needs to be plugged in. I'm not going to unplug my coffee maker, no matter how nice it is. So I can still plug in my blender, my coffee maker. I have my phone being charged. I have my tablet plugged in. It's up and out of the way. And I have counter space. Whether I'm, making holiday stuff or whether I'm just unloading the dishwasher, it's not plugged in. And how often does this happen? You give someone a new toy or anything and it needs USB.
Right.
I have USB built in because I can just plug it in. And whether it's a toy or expensive electronic, it just really, it's so user-friendly for all of us in terms of how we're living our lives right now.
You know, Bill, what's great too is you don't need the cube. You know what I mean? You can go, you don't need the cube. You could go directly USB right into the outlet. Yeah, I know. You don't need that either. Hey, listen, if you want beige, I've only got about 600 left in the beige, and the remainder are left in the white. It's been one of the most popular items throughout the year, and I think it is brilliant. And by the way, I want to make sure I say it correctly. I said it turns 1 outlet into 6. It actually turns 2 outlets, because you're going to take up 2 outlets to plug it in. But then you've got 6 more outlets, so it turns 2 to 6. So now you can, like, for instance, Bill, Next to my bedside table, I've got my alarm clock. I have to plug in my light. I plug in my cell phone. I know I've got one other thing in there. Oh, I got my sport watch phone. I've got 4 things that need to plug in. And what I did before I bought this, I had the most ridiculous looking like arrangement of extension cords under my bed. And when I get the cleaning lady comes to the house once every 2 weeks, and she'd be like, why don't you buy, she even said, why don't you buy one of those things that maximizes, and that was actually the impetus for me to actually buy this. But it was a long time ago, because there was such a mess of cords, and now everything stays in place. If you have like an electric shaver in your bathroom, right? Or you have an electric toothbrush, we have that. I have one of those, you know, those things that you scrub your face with. You have one of those that you need to recharge. Anything else that you might have in there, right? You could have other, you know, sanitizer, whatever. How are you going to plug those in when normally all you get is 2 plugs in your bathroom, right? This is, it's brilliant. And remember, if you are using it in an area where you have, you know, you're plugging in printers, or you're plugging in a tablet, or you're plugging in a TV, this has surge protection. Would you explain what that's all about, Bill? Did I lose Bill? I see him, but I can't hear him.
Strip?
There he is.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, start over. Yeah, what is surge protection for people that don't know?
Well, a lot of us pick up these because we want to protect our alarm clocks and phones and tablets. And this, if you do get that surge, it's going to cut off. It's built in this. So it's, again, surge protection, cord management, and it is organization. Guy, I have one behind my Christmas tree just because I want more power. I have one next to me on the couch because I want to be able to charge my phone without having to use those bricks like you were talking about, yet still have the lamp and the Alexa and all that stuff plugged in. Because this is what happens to a lot of us. Your phone, their phone, this wall outlet's done. I have to go to another room. I'm working in the garage, but my charging options are in the kitchen. I can bring this out to the garage, and look how simple this upgrade is. So boom, I unplug these adapters. Maybe I use these in another room, but more importantly, just by adding this into the wall, I now have 2 USB ports, so I can actually use these, add on to it, which is great because now I have even more USB ports, built-in nightlight. It's an easy upgrade for all of us. And when I do take my phone and put it up here, like right over here, I want to pop my phone, I'm not putting it down on the counter, it's up and out of the way, or my tablet, depending on how we set this up. I give one of these to a friend of mine because, you know, had a new place, and the tablet and the phone were charging on the floor because the plug was near the floor. So we'd plug it in and rest it on the floor. The dog was walking on it. We were almost kicking it. This is a great way to upgrade and elevate everything, but also protect everything. But you have to realize, with the Socket Shelf Ultra, it's an upgrade. The original one just came with 1 shelf, didn't move. So you had to live with the shelf. These shelves are completely removable. You can see how you can slide them from side to side. You can actually put the top one on the bottom and vice versa. There's eyelets built in so you can run your cords through. They've thought of a lot of this because that's the sharper image difference. And then even that nightlight, like I'll use it without the shelf because I just want surge protection and a USB port by my nightstand. And that nightlight, you know, some people are like, I don't need a nightlight. I don't need it. However, there are times where I need to see the plug, and I'm like, I can't see. That helps. So it's built in. It's just sharper image is thought of a lot, and I just think it's a really practical gift because if you are giving someone something, how many times have we had to make sure batteries were included? If you're giving someone something that needs to be plugged in, this is just a great little extra. It's so practical because when you do give someone something that requires power, do they have a power source? Or are they going to have to sacrifice something for them to be able to plug it in? The colors are just great because maybe you do have more browns or maybe beiges, so you can get a beige and that white. We just got the white back in. I don't know how many we have in that, but that's where it really works in every room of our home. It's an easy upgrade.
It really is. And remember, we do have the 2 colors left. We're down, okay, beige is going to sell out. We are down to 400 or 500 left in beige if you want to get that. Really doesn't matter to me, but you know, it may matter to you. Beige is kind of a unique color, but we do still have them in white. And remember, this is the all upgraded one with 2 shelves. You can pop the shelves off. This is the one that has surge protection. It really is a great deal. It's only $24.95. It's $15 off today. Maybe you want to buy 2. 707880 is the item number. Bill Duggan. Thanks, buddy. And
good to see you, sir.
Continue celebrating your birthday, pal. And
I will. Cheers.
I may see you around Christmas time.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
So.
See you later.
Cheers.
All right. 707-880 is the item number. Can I walk over? Come on over. Let me just tell you something quick. It's how good does it smell in here, right? You guys, come on. How good is it? We have been roasting and grilling like beef.